All these people that put up all these organic ways of getting rid of stuff or using stuff in the garden, I've tried them all and none of them work. None of them. Yeah, I think the only reason it works for some of these people is that the insects are like there, but they don't really like that person, and that person that they just say, you know what, we don't have to put up with this. We don't like you, and you're just doing this now. But everything I try, they just hang. It doesn't even phase them. I was trying all this stuff on these yellow jackets today, and I thought, wow, you know what? I got some whiskey. So I put some whiskey, started mixing it with soap and water, and then I went just to soap and whiskey, and then I just went to whiskey, just straight whiskey, and it was hitting them and knocking them down to the ground. When I hit them good, they'd fall to the ground, then they'd crawl around, then they'd fly real low. But it I think it mellowed them out because I was working around. It was a lot better working around them. I didn't feel like they was wanting to. I was moving faster. They just slowed me down today. The area I was in. There's like 100 of them. I knocked about 4 pancake size of their hives out of this place that they was hanging out in, and I moved it out, washed them out, and every year or so I have to wash their hive gets too big. I don't kill them. I don't never have no problem with them, but their hives get too big, and that gets an attack. That gets too big. But anyway, so now they wouldn't leave today. So I mean, usually you think if you move a nest and they're there, and then after a while they'll leave. But I couldn't get rid of them, and I needed to work in this area. So I was using this whiskey, and it seemed to work the best. So if you got something, if you're gonna kill them, you're gonna kill them. But I mean, this is a way to kind of, if you got to work around them for a couple minutes, spray some whiskey in there. I got some wine I'm gonna use on them tomorrow because I got to go in there tomorrow, and I don't want to buy whiskey. I'm not gonna, but I cook with wine, so I'll use that on them. I got some $3 bottles, so I'll use that on them and see if that works. It's cheaper than that whiskey is. I don't know how much of whiskey I got a couple years ago, but anyway, it seemed to work. I'm gonna find out tomorrow if this wine works because I got to be in there again tomorrow, and they might have left, but they were swarming there today after I knocked their nest down.